Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Jaden, aka Halftime Hoopin'. We back, we live, we litty, and today I got another NBA video today for you guys. Once again, there's not a lot of basketball stuff going on, but I feel like, I didn't give a basketball vid for a week, so now I'm going to come with back-to-back basketball vids. I uploaded a basketball vid on, what was that? I think it was Tuesday, so you guys want to watch that. You can, I'll put it down below, or I'll put it on the suggested thing. But yeah, last game, I predicted the Hawks were gonna win. I predicted the Suns were winning. I got both of those right. But with the Hawks game, I didn't necessarily know that Giannis was gonna go out with an injury. I think they said a high percent of knee. So of course, prayers up to Giannis. But today, I will talk about the Bucks versus Hawks game 5, which was a couple hours ago, or not a couple hours ago, a couple hours from now, as well as talking about the Suns' first finals since '93, since they went against since they went against Michael Jordan. But yeah, without further ado, let's go right into the video. So first up, as you can see from this Shams tweet that I have pulled up here, obviously Giannis won't be playing tonight. He's out with his knee hypertension. Thank God it wasn't like a torn ACL or something like that. When I first saw him get injured, I'm not gonna lie, it looked pretty bad. His leg and knee basically went the entire opposite direction. But he was able to walk off the court. But even still, even after seeing that, I was like, okay, well, like, I remember when Clay tore his ACL, he was jumping around and running back and forth. So that didn't necessarily mean anything to me. But I'm glad to see that Giannis, there's no ACL injury. But sadly, I believe he won't be. I think they said that he won't be able to come back for most likely the rest of the, not the rest of the playoffs, but obviously the rest of the series won't be able to come back. So I'm going to stick with my Hawks prediction. I picked them before he got injured. I'm still picking them now. Game 5 is tonight. I don't know about Trae. I believe he is a game time decision. But I think, honestly, I think the Hawks can still win this game without Trae Young. Last game, it looked like even with Giannis playing, the Hawks were still going to win. So I think this game has potential to be another blowout. Chris Middleton, again, last game, a couple of videos ago, I said he's an every other game player. Well, he'll play good this game and then terrible the next game. He played terrible like I said he was. So naturally, they're at home. I think Chris Middleton's going to play well. As for everyone else, honestly, Drew Holiday is a wild card. Brook Lopez doesn't really do much. Bobby Portis is hit and miss with his threes. I'm trying to think of some other players. Guys like Bryn Forbes or iffy, sometimes Pat Connaughton. I don't think Chris Middleton really able to do this all by himself. He's gonna need some help from the other people, and for most of these playoffs, Drew hasn't been good, so I don't see him stepping it up. Maybe he will. He will surprise me, but I don't see him stepping it up. And these role players around, they get a lot of opportunity just because Giannis is on the court. But Giannis on the court, he's the one getting all the attention. So these open looks that they're constantly getting may not be there today, and I think that'll hinder their three-point shooting a little bit as well. And I'm willing to pick the Hawks to win this game. Bogey, who I've been disappointed with his play. He's been injured, but I was disappointed. He played good last game. He had like 4 or 5 threes when I was looking. Gallinari was playing well. Cam Reddish came back, was locking up, and was hitting some shots as well. John Collins didn't do too much, but he did what was necessary. Lou Will played a good game. I believe Draymond said, Lou Will can go and get you a game and something like that. And he got some slack for it. And even I was giving him slack for it. But hey, he was right. Lou Will played decent. But yeah, this Hawks team, I don't know what it is about them that makes I guess it's because of the underdog. But I guess want to see them advance and go on to the championship to face against the Suns, which conveniently enough we're going to talk about next. And as you can see from here, after 16 seasons, Chris Paul is set to play in his first ever NBA Finals. Well deserved. Chris Paul, I'm not gonna lie, he's a very irritating player to watch sometimes. Like the stuff that people get mad at, like he's not as extra as Pat Bev, but he's like more of like a low key, dirty and like sneaky player on the court. Like he flops a lot. He'll like poke someone in the eye, then he'll pretend like he didn't do anything. He'll I've seen there's like a lot of clips where him he's like grabbing other people, like smacking their privates and stuff. I don't know. Chris Paul is an interesting player, but nevertheless, the Suns are here. in the NBA Finals. This is a well-deserved finals, not just for Chris Paul, for the entire team. Devin Booker, Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges, Cam Payne, especially, he deserves this too. Dario Saric is in there. I think Jay Crowder is the only person on this team that has played in the finals before, so that's pretty surprising, honestly. But yeah, I don't like how everyone's saying, oh, the Suns had an easy path to the finals, they had this and that. I mean, yes, the Suns did, but the best ability is availability, and the Suns just happen to be the most available team out there, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the way that it ended up. And even then, they're not completely fully healed either. Chris Paul had his shoulder stuff, and then he had COVID, and I think last night I saw that he had like fractured bones in his hand. So even then, he's like, this Suns team wasn't just fully healthy. And then Devin Booker, I forgot about that, he broke his nose. So it's not like this team just completely healthy and gets beat up by a bunch of crippled teams. The other teams had missing pieces, yet they could still win. Like the Clippers, they very well could have still won the series without Kawhi. Obviously, if he's here, this is the outcome will most likely be different. But nevertheless, you play who's in front of you. You can't really do anything about it. There's no such thing as asterisk seasons, because if you really wanted to, you could go through down every single NBA season and nitpick every single thing about every finals, and then that would just ruin the point of there being it, because we could just make excuses every single time. This is a fake ring, this is a Mickey Mouse ring, this, that, and that. Just accept it for what it is. Injuries are part of the sport. Mistakes are part of the sport. Things just happen that way. We'll never be able to have a perfect finals where everyone's just completely healthy, because that's just unrealistic. Once again, shout out to the Suns from advancing to the finals. And again, since they are the first to advance this far, they get another break like they did when they beat the Clippers. This will hopefully let Devin Booker's nose heal better, because I know the mass has been bothering him, and the fractured bones in Chris Paul's hand can get better as well. But yeah, shout out to the Suns. And then if I'm just gonna go on a limb here and say that they play the Hawks, I'm gonna take the, I don't know. I want to see the Hawks win, but like the realistic side of me is like, okay, Suns are probably gonna roll through the Hawks. But just for just for the sake of being outrageous, I'm gonna take the Hawks in 7 over the Suns. You heard it here first. If I try to correct myself or change my opinion later on, pull up this clip. But for now, I'm picking the Hawks in 7 to beat the Suns for no reason besides I just want to see the Hawks win. There's no, I'm being honest here, there's no logical reason behind it. I just want to see the Hawks win. Alright, and that's going to do it for today's video. Once again, there wasn't a lot of playoff news to go off of, because the players are winding down. There's going to be less and less stuff. There'll eventually be a dry spell period where there's not much news to talk about. But I'll still find a way to make these videos interesting and push them out for you guys. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. This is Jaden, aka Halftime Hoopin'. I'll be back whenever I feel like coming back. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.